Hey guys, so this is part 2 of the showing you guys how to record on your phone, and in this portion we're going to play with Picsart. Picsart is a photo editing app, and for me it's my favorite. I use it on both the computer and my phone, and for me it just works wonderfully. I originally found it when I was doing photography for my family, and I was doing like portraits and stuff like that, and that's how I used to edit those. And I found it works really good for making thumbnails. And this is the program that I use for all of my thumbnails. I do invest in the pro version, but that was because I used it for so many things besides just thumbnails. So if you want to get the pro version, that's completely up to you. It's $60 a year, and it opens everything up. But if you get just the free version, it's fine. So what we're going to do is, I actually have a project I wanted to work on, and that was making an animated announcement banner thing. I don't really know what to call it. So I wanted to work on that, and then I have to make thumbnails. So we're going to work on the thumbnail. I don't really know what I want to use as a background. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on a thumbnail for all of these videos that we're creating. So I just went through and I picked my background by tapping the plus and then picking it out of my gallery on my phone. And this is where it brought me. So with this, I want to make a background. I want to use the editor to dim down the background just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into effects, and I'm going to click the B and W, which means black and white. I'm just going to click the black and white, bring up all of this, and then I'm going to slide it up. So this is original, this is full black and white, and I want it somewhere around here. So that's that, and then I'm going to click the check mark in the corner to apply it, and then I'm going to add my little dove bunny. We're going to add this one. Add. There we go. We're going to add this little dove bunny. And so as a rule of thumb, because I don't know the exact dimensions for the YouTube banners or for the thumbnails, never bothered to memorize it, because what I do is I just try to keep everything centered on the photo. So there's that, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take a screenshot of my Picsart. There we go. Take that, and then I'm going to come over here, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff down here at the bottom. You can use any of these you want. So I've already added one thing. Now I'm going to add another element, which is going to be this screenshot I just took. And the feature I'm about to use is a pro feature. You can see which all is pro features and whatnot by the little crown. So removing background is 100% a pro feature. So I don't want you to be fooled by that. It is 100% a pro feature. And then I'm going to add some text. Picsart on mobile. And no, I am not sticking with this font. It's the all, and then You've seen how I added the font, and these are all the options. First, we're going to change our font. And this is pretty important. Again, all of the little crowns are pro ones. All of the ones without are not. Sigmar 1 is my go-to for thumbnails. I always end up having to do that. So now that I have my text on screen, I can move my little icons around. Let's center this first. There. Now we can move the other things around it. Oop. There. So you're just essentially just tapping and moving. All right, so there's those. Now we're going to go back to that, to the text, and we're going to alter the text. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a color. So let's do a darker color. And then we're going to do a highlight. And we're going to pick a lighter color. And then we're going to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm creating contrast so that way things pop better. I am going to change the shape of my highlight just because that looks silly like that. There we go. There we go, box. All right. There we go. That looks good. And one more thing. We're going to add a stroke. No, I don't like that color. Nope. I'm just playing with the colors. Okay, so you see how it's on top of my little bunny and my Picsart, my Picsart icon. So what we're going to do is we're going to click up here with the squares. And what we're going to do is we're going to move it down. And what moving it down does is it puts it either on top or below your other items on the photo you're making. That is your layering option on Picsart. So some more options that you can do is you have your opacity. Your opacity is how transparent something is. You have your blend. So I don't really know how to explain this, but you just play with it, see what looks good. Because sometimes it looks better using those. You have styles. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really use these. It's just a pre-made text feature. And then shadow, as you can see, it just creates a shadow. And then you can bend your words. And that's how you make the circles with your words. And then you have this, which is Pro feature. I've never actually used this. And then you have your font size, which your font size, honestly, you can change just by dragging the arrow. You don't actually have to go into font size. I think that went over all of that. I'm going to move the bunny over just a little bit more so she's inside the lines. Same with the Picsart icon. Okay, so that looks good to me. You don't have to like it, but it's a simple thumbnail. Very simple. So what I'm going to do now, I have not clicked the the question, or not the question mark. I have not clicked the check mark, so everything is still editable, but I'm going to download this. The reason I'm doing this is because there will be another one for CapCut. And since these are a series, they're going to look the same. Yes, I am slightly neurotic like that. I like everything in a set to look the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to accidentally pull that down, and I'm going to screenshot my CapCut. And then I'm going to replace this. If you see the word replace, I'm going to replace that with another photo. And then I'm going to remove the background. What do you mean there's no background to remove? Okay, so I guess I need to go take another screenshot. Oh, wait. Make it a little bigger, so that way it sees something to remove. Oop, I keep going to CapCut. We ain't there yet. Okay. Open that. Now remove background. It's being a brat. Okay. So now we go to Google. We Google CapCut logo PNG, since it's being a brat. And this is how I get my logos if I can't pull it from the phone. All right. All right, let's replace this with the new one. There we go. CapCut logo. All right, there we go. And that is 2 thumbnails that look exactly the same. Now, Stabby has a list for me to accomplish. Let's go see the rest of the list, shall we?